Hey everyone, Jordan here with 9 to 5 Toys. If you've been working from home a lot lately and spending more time at home and discovering a love or rediscovering a love of gaming, I wanted to kind of share some of my favorite accessories that I've added to my work and gaming setup recently. So let's check them out. Thanks for watching 9 to 5 Toys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and enable notifications with the bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. So the first thing that I want to talk about, which might sound a little bit boring, but I was actually really excited about when I got it, is a oversized extra large mouse pad from Glorious PC Gaming. And there are a couple reasons why I really like this. The first one is because I'm a FPS gamer, usually play with a 400 DPI, so I like having a big, wide area that I can do, some big sweeps to just really have freedom with my mouse to move it around and not, be inhibited by the size of the mouse pad. And another reason why I like this with working from home is because depending on whether I'm gaming or typing, I can just move my keyboard around the mouse pad. If I'm typing, I like to have it, in more of a centered kind of location, but then, I don't have as much room with my mouse to be able to move around. But with the extra large mouse pad, when I'm gaming, I can move it off to the side, and still have a good position for my hand on all the keys, and then have a lot more room with my mouse to move around. So I really enjoy being able to kind of, move around my setup depending on whether I'm working or gaming at my desktop. Another reason that I really like it, it helps to define my immediate workspace a little bit more. Obviously, I'm constantly, unboxing things and checking different things out, and so it can get a little bit cluttered on my desk. But having that mouse pad kind of, defines that working area, and so it kind of incentivizes me to keep that area a little bit more clean. The next item, which goes right along with that kind of, swapping positions for gaming or working, is this Drop Alt keyboard. Obviously, there are tons of gaming and productivity keyboards out there, but I've quickly become a big fan of the Alt. Its clean, high quality, and compact design, and hot swappable switches make it enjoyable for gaming, typing, and tinkering. Obviously, one of the appeals and highlights of the Drop Alt keyboard is the ability to hot swap switches. You probably won't want to do this every day, but because you don't have to desolder and resolder your switches onto a keyboard, you can, in a matter of like 20 minutes, completely swap out all the switches and get a completely different sound and feel to your keyboard. Currently, I have sets of Cherry MX Blue switches and I think Halo Clears, which I've been kind of switching back and forth between every now and then. But then I also ordered some more switches from Drop, the Gatoron Browns, which should be shipping here pretty soon. I typically have used full-size keyboards. The Razer Huntsman and Huntsman Elite are one of my favorite full-sized. I love the feel of those switches. But having a smaller form factor keyboard for gaming has actually been a game changer because it doesn't take up nearly as much room on my mouse pad. The only issue with the Alt keyboard and a lot of the stuff from Drop is that the way they do their purchasing is usually in different batches and bulk, and so sometimes you have to wait quite a while to get a keyboard or a pack of switches or something like that. So I think currently the Alt keyboard, the next batch is expected to ship July 10th or something like that. So if you order now, you will be waiting a little bit to get this keyboard. But I've really enjoyed adding the Drop Alt to my work from home and gaming setup. Drop does also have a couple of larger keyboards than this. They have the Control, which features all of the navigation buttons, and then they have the Shift, which has a number pad and then an interesting layout for the different navigation buttons as well. So I'll link those down in the description if you want to check those out. All right, so the last thing that I wanted to talk about is a pair of headphones. Obviously, for working from home and for gaming, a decent sounding headset is something that's going to be really useful. So the one that I've been using the most recently has been the Audio-Technica ATH G1WL wireless gaming headset. I've been a big fan of Audio-Technica. Like a lot of people, my first decent pair of headphones was a pair of M50s. And having a good sounding pair of headphones, I really do like the wireless form factor as well, just because if I am moving around my office, unboxing something, I can, still have my audio playing and listening to music while I'm moving around my room. And another great thing about the G1WL compared to other gaming headsets is that the microphone actually sounds pretty decent. So that makes it better for, both taking video calls and conference calls, working from home, but then also for gaming, so you can talk with your friends and, your mic doesn't sound like crap like some other gaming headsets. I think one of the only downsides of the G1WL is its battery life, which isn't the greatest, isn't the highest. I think it's something around 16 hours, so obviously that'll still get you through a complete workday, but you do have to recharge it frequently. Well, this is just a short little quick look at some of my favorite accessories for working from home and gaming during this time. I'll put links down in the description to my review of the Drop Alt and also the G1WL. And I'll put a couple other videos down there too as well, like the Razer Siren emote, which I use a lot for both working and gaming. I use this when I'm gaming with my friends on Discord, but then also I'm recording, all of these voiceovers through the Razer Siren emote. So what have been some of your favorite additions to your work from home or gaming setup recently? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. This is Jordan with 9to5 Toys.